Ooh, it's that day, everyone. It's that fucking day. That that day that we celebrate a plant that is known for having psychoactive effects. 420. I never really got the whole 420 thing. It seems to me to be largely immature. Even when I was a pot smoker, I was like, oh, 420? We get high at 420? Is that what it is? Is it? I just didn't get it, and I guess it was supposedly, at least from what I understand, it was tied to some pot holiday in Denver or something. I don't know, but regardless, in my mind, it's massively immature, and whenever you see it in user handles in video game, you know that person is one of the dummies. Triple X 420 blaze it, Triple X, that kind of human being. And yes, I'm being very critical of their decision making and being judgmental, because I'm allowed to be. So day 63, we're up to 9 weeks of quitting video games, and we are 27 days short of the 90 days. I think I've decided that I'm going to forego indulgences on my birthday. And the main reason for it is that I haven't had 90 days yet. I promised myself I'd do 90 days for both, bare minimum. And even though I'm leaning towards a more permanent abandonment of marijuana, even for the video games, I don't want to shortchange myself by not reaching those 90 days. Sort of straight through. I don't want to have to look back and go, well, there was that minor bit of use on my birthday. Still a little bit congested and sinusy today. The running around. I was outside yesterday quite a bit, building my planter bench. Got it finished. Got it all put together. And stained. A Pacific redwood stain. The stain was pretty poor quality, but it went on and it seems to have put a protective coat on it. So today I'll go out and start setting up the planters and get some dirt in them, and maybe even start taking some cuttings to get them started, because I had said by end of April was when I wanted to get all this done. So yeah, anyway, other than that, I haven't really had any cravings. The dream that I had about smoking up and relapsing kind of kicked me in the balls a little bit when I was considering doing it on my birthday. It was kind of a wake-up call, because I know in the dream I was disappointed. That's what I felt. The root of the things was disappointment, and I was trying to justify it in the dream. I was trying to use my head to come up with reasons why it was okay. And I think that's what was happening with the whole idea, that it was, well, it's on the birthday and we're doing it with friends, and and I've always been a person that sort of, when I was looking at using responsibly, I would always say that it would be good to use responsibly socially with friends. So I would have a way to get out and do it, and not have to not do it ever again. I could always say, oh well, that's a social event, so I can do it at this event, or I'm with friends, so I can do it at this event. But that never lasted. And I think using that as an excuse now is a good opportunity to set a trap, and feeling disappointed about that kind of stuff would just start a mental process inside my head that would lead me to want to do more, because I'd be self-incriminating, and yeah, I don't want to go down that path. There's easier ways of dealing with it, and there's better ways of getting around using it. So, and it's not like I'm not going to be, indulging. There'll be fungus, and there'll be some beers later, and I'll be able to eat a whole cake. And food is a drug, whether we like to think of it that way or not, it is. So yeah, so I'm pretty happy with that decision. And then as far as video games are concerned with it, it's much the same way. I wouldn't have reached 90 days. And I haven't really felt the need to do it. You know, I've been enjoying catching up on TV shows, as I said a while ago. I started in on The Expanse on Amazon again, picked up season 4 a week ago, and I've been enjoying catching that up. I've been enjoying also just not being in front of the computer and not being in front of the TV. Putting my hands to use, or going outside and doing the refereeing, or reading, or writing. And these things have really sort of come together to help form a more complete picture of life, and I don't want to turn back on that just yet. I had a thought the other day. I was like, you know, a lot of my friends are still playing Apex Legends, one of those battle royale games, and I was like, you know, the internet connection I have now would be great, and I could go buy another excuse me, I could go buy another Xbox and another set of headphones and another nice controller, and I could get back into it with them. With the internet connection I have, I should have a whole lot less problems. And then I counted up the money that it would cost for me to do that, and it would be somewhere in the vicinity of around $400, $500. And I don't like, just knowing that it would cost that much money turns me off immediately. And I guess you could argue, well, you have a PlayStation, you could find something to do on that. And it's true, I could. And if I reach 90 days and I'm happy to set it up, then I might. Like I said, the Ghost of Tsushima was a game that I did actually intend to get when I was still playing games, and the LA Noire that my wife and I were playing was a game that we actually wanted to finish. But I don't know that will happen. It's not a huge deal. She hasn't been talking to me about it. We've managed without. So it seems like it might just be better just to keep on trucking, you know. I like the hobbies that I'm developing at the moment. They feel more appropriate to my age, and they're more useful hobbies. Learning how to garden is a useful hobby, and video gaming has never been useful. I lie, let me rephrase that. It was useful when I was really young, early 20s, and when I met a good friend through World of Warcraft. That was useful. But that one event doesn't make up enough good reasons to continue. So, yeah. Anyway. Happy 20th of April, everyone. And happy day 63. I don't know about another video today. I don't really have. There's a lot that I want to talk about, but I don't really have anything planned. So I think I'll probably just skip this week, and I don't know, maybe I'll take a quick video of the bench and the planters and stuff when they're done, and just sort of do that as a video. It might be nice for a change. Anywho, that's it for me. Enjoy the rest of your day. Ka kite.